For richer.
For richer.
For poor.
For poorer.
For poor.
For poorer.
For poorer. Yeah. We hit that snag about 20 times in counseling. Bria made it very clear to Jonathan, you cannot be broke. And in health.
And in health.
To love.
To love.
Cherish.
Cherish.
And to obey.
We didn't talk about that one in counseling.
We did talk about that in counseling. Yes, we did. So you want me to repeat that again? You want to just keep going?
I think we can keep going.
All right, man. Y'all seen the video with a bride that said, basically said she didn't want to obey. And then basically said that she wasn't going to be with him once he fell off. Now, I did shorts and talked about a little bit about women who like that. I mean, it's a short with a light-skinned woman that said basically her boyfriend at the time had money, put her through nursing school, fell off, long story short. And when he fell off and she came up off nursing school, he paid for it. She left him because he didn't have no more money. I'm telling you, women are transactional species, the majority of them, and people act like it just got like that. No, it's been like that. It's been like that. Being a single mother don't stop to make them more transactional. You know what I'm saying? That don't change. Especially for, especially when they, a lot of them, they won't be transactional for the guy that they want. And the crazy thing about it is they will be the credit card or the money bank to guys that they really want. They will pay for it. Meanwhile, you approach her the right way, you come up the right way, and if she really don't like you, you going back and you want her to get you to like her, you want to get something out of her, you got to be transactional. You got to beat around the bush and date and all that type stuff. That's another conversation, right? But basically, you seen the wife basically said that she, and the pastor said, well, we worked on that about you, loving him for poorer, for richer. And I heard another YouTuber by the name of Black Ram 313 talk about he worked with a woman who her husband used to brag about never missing a day at work. He ended up getting injured, and I believe him. I believe him too, because I done heard stories like he get injured, severely injured, when he couldn't work no more, and she divorced and left him because he no longer can work. I'm telling y'all, man, and these are the type of women, the women you see he about to marry like a fucking idiot, excuse my language, that is the type of woman that will do that to you. We got to work on you loving me for richer or for poor. We got to work. You can't even say the vows that I will obey you. Like, bro, I'm not marrying her. And if I know that off the rip, I don't even want to fornicate with her. Because once you start having sexual orientation, you have sex to reproduce. Why would you want to reproduce with a creature and then he's the same dudes that's going to turn around and say she did me dirty, she did you foul? If you get to the point where you serious about marrying a woman, you should know things like that. And if the pastor is a real individual, a real ninja, he going to tell you, going to pull you to the side, oh, don't marry her, bro. She ain't the one for you. Right? Because the sisterhood, the girl code, gonna tell her, oh, girl, don't mess with him. I done had girls I talked to and their friends didn't approve. And cool. And if she listened to them, I'm not gonna talk you out of, I'm just never gonna be the person to talk you out of something. When my mind set on something, it's set. So I don't do that to people. I'm not gonna sit here and talk you out of a decision. Like, no. Like, if you got your mind set on something, cool. I'm at that point. If you want to walk away, cool. I'll figure it out. And that's just life. No more begging and asking somebody to do something they won't want to do. A real pastor, a real marriage counselor, a real therapist, a real person, a real friend, and his friends probably tried to tell him, would have told him, walk away from her ass. She ain't gonna love you if your money get funny, and we as men, we all go through phases. So why would you tie your down to a woman that don't wanna that don't love you because It's transactional. You getting married, it's transactional. If you ain't got it, she gonna leave and take whatever you got left and whatever you got in the future. 2, she don't want to listen. She's admitting that she doesn't want to listen. So when you go to court or she take you through the ringer, you getting divorced, you telling people, well, I told you at the wedding, everybody seen it. And she had no shame in embarrassing you in front of all them people at your wedding. And it wasn't nothing that's spontaneous. The pastor said we worked on all of this. And she probably lied in those counseling sessions. And said, I can say it, I'm good at it, I can do it. But when the moment of truth came, like, bruh, when he go through the ringer, bruh, I just don't feel sorry for dudes. That's why I advocate y'all going through their phones. If you about to marry her and y'all serious, bruh, and you about to marry her, go through her phone, hire a private investigator for 3 months to follow her before you engage to her, 3 months before you about to marry her, before you start spending your money on a wedding. This is common sense. And before you marry her, you got any doubts? He should have hella doubts. Why? Why would you want to enter a marriage with somebody who don't want to listen? Who just love you because the money there? And you know, and then she embarrassed you. That's 3 strikes. Nigga, on my count, that's 30,000 strikes. That's 30,000 strikes, bruh. She done struck out a million times over and over and over again, bruh. And you still about to marry her? I don't care how good she look. Unless we got a prenuptial agreement, why would I even want to go through her trying to claim the stress to get around the prenup? Why do I even want to go through that? When if you got the money, that type of money for her to be able to marry you and want to take half or take everything away for you to die and live comfortably, why not just live the free agent lifestyle? Why do these dudes, they let the media, they let TV, Steve Urkel, Step by Step, they let all these shows that we grew up on, Boy Meets World, tell y'all that y'all supposed to be monogamous. That's European. And you know she cheating on him. With a guy who don't have the financial means, bruh. The guy she really want to be with. If a woman will embarrass you at your wedding, if a woman admit that she don't want to listen to you, and a woman admit that she don't want to be with you unless you got money, you gonna marry her and then be the one crying, living out your car, having to rebuild your life. Which we all can lose it all and get it back. You know, we all got the true hustle inside of us, the true hustler inside of us, not the hustler, the hustler inside of us. A lot of y'all just got to tap into it. But the embarrassing thing about that, y'all, you know what I mean? The embarrassing thing about that is this dude is going into the trap willingly. And how many men go through the trap willingly? They in fraternity court, finding out the kids ain't theirs. You knew it. Like, dog, we not men, not stupid. Y'all just scared to call these women out on bullshit. Y'all want to be, I don't want to know if you playing me, keep it on low. No, you got a starting 5 of kids that ain't even yours. Why wouldn't you want to know before it got too fast? It ain't that these guys too busy doing them. These dudes don't want to know they suckers, bruh. They suckers. And if you can get her and you got the money, you can have a different chick every now and then. You can have a nice little 2 or 3 rotation and not lie to nobody. Say, I'm just chilling. I ain't want to be in nothing serious. I just like our chill time on Mondays and Tuesdays or the weekends. I like chilling. And that woman gonna be cool with that because she gonna try to change you and she gonna try to be the everyday girl. Why even put yourself through that stress? Oh, I'm scared to be alone and I don't want to do this and I don't want to, man, forget all that, bruh. You know how many dudes, bro, who take care of a family, generations of family, and they throw him in a nursing home, or he died by themselves, and they don't come see him, talk to him. He done put kids through college. He done took care of grandkids, took care of a generation of kids, and he died by himself. And they still put him in a nursing home, or they still don't come see him, or they still leave him in his back room and feed him pork chops to Chunky, like on How High. So get out of that mystery that your kids gonna come see you and they love you and all that type stuff. You still can be alone and do the right thing. That dude is gonna be sorry that he did that. I don't even want to cook on it too much longer, man. Free Game 89, subscribe, thumbs up the video, peace.